and the update. You want to tell them? You want me to?
Mm-hmm.
So many of the tests have come back, and they are negative. They're really happy about that, especially tuberculosis, um, and not part of the game. So we're glad about that. We are waiting for other test results, like the bronchoscopy, right?
Most of those have come back. They're just waiting for the main results.
Okay.
So that's most likely tomorrow or the day after.
Well, I'm not quite sure what that means, but um, that is what it is. So, uh, last night I called, after I talked to Kid, I called the nurse's station because I was just a little concerned and I wanted to know if he was tired or if he was backpedaling. And the nurse assured me that he was just tired and he was doing good. Let me turn the camera around so you can see him. There we go.
Maybe if I say it real still, they won't see me.
I'm moving in milliseconds, right?
Oh, I'm
So,
feeling much better today. Yesterday, I had an attack. But today, I can breathe better. I have more energy. I'm not sleeping during the day. So, a lot of things are on the up and up right now.
yeah.
Still need the oxygen though.
Yeah, the oxygen, when he's off oxygen, his blood oxygen level drops down to below 90. And that's not a healthy thing. So, um, but he, on a better note, a happier note, his oxygen has reached all the way up to 97, which is a good thing. It doesn't stay there.
Well, they were tapering me down too, so slowly.
Right there.
I was at 5.
It's
Now
94
I'm
at the
at
moment.
3. And they took a chunk out of my head. I got stitches on my head.
They gave you stitches?
Yeah.
I didn't know they took that much.
Yeah. They probably.
What were they? What were they gonna do? Have dinner on it?
I don't know.
Jeez.
They needed something for the Barbie table.
Oh, so we have so many people on here, so many HBU family members, 56 of them, saying love you,
Love you guys too.
sending prayers. Can't wait to hear you laugh again.
It's coming back. It's coming back. It's gotta let the world to know. Oh.
So, I had a really good conversation with a friend and with Kid about our journey on our lives and how when we started it was simple, it was fun, and then Kid and I really struggled with are we doing enough? Should we be part of a different type of crowd? Because we hadn't had any experience with these things. So we were, yep, see? Got the essay right there.
Yeah, I've been taking it 3, 4, 5 times a day.
Mm-hmm. And we have the Renew 28. I'm putting that on his back. I should do that again. And the spray. But back to what we were saying. So when we come back to doing our lives, we want to bring back the original. And I'm not sure how we're going to do that yet. But we really need all of your help. We need We need our family, and we need you guys to help guide us to um,
The
bring.
original blueprint.
Yeah, yeah. So it might be a little time off still, but it's good to pre-plan, pre-think, so that those things that need to get worked out within us. So one of those things was people pleasing, right? Well, it's just, are we doing enough? How do we need to be a part of a different crowd, the in crowd? Um, do you guys um, benefit enough from who we are and what we were doing? I mean, all of those silly, uh, huge programs were coming up. I am the one holding the camera, Rochelle. So,
My hands are cramping up because of an allergic reaction that I had to salad dressing, so I can't hold anything at the moment.
so let's let everyone know kind of what we understand or understand right now about this journey. And part of what happened was we did not know that his HIV reactivated. He was so healthy. And then he had the allergic reaction. And Kid was telling me today that the allergic reaction did some sort of chemical imbalance.
To my immune system, which then the immune system plummeted, and that's what I was asking many doctors: does allergic reactions cause the immune system to go down? They say no, but for me, it did. Because my immune system was already compromised once, it could be compromised again. So they didn't take that into consideration.
Mhm.
So I knew my body. So I already knew the answer, but I still wanted to have like 3 different opinions, and each one was the same, that it does not, but it can. It most definitely can. Um, so just keep that in mind. Listening to the body is so difficult. I understand your guys' pain of listening to the body. As you can see. But I'm getting there. We're all getting there.
Hmm. And this is a journey of understanding and acceptance and mistakes. There's a lot of things that we thought we knew, a lot of things that we were so half right on, part right on, and right on. Um, and that's with all of us. And this is another reason why we all need each other, because it's so much easier when you guys are on the outside and you can see in, you know, to help guide.
Well,
So,
another thing that we're learning, or that we've learned that we just didn't implement when we should have, is always take all information and look at it at a 360-degree angle, not just what one way it said, like 5G towers is only going to activate the Complan 888 of the zombie apocalypse, or it's going to activate this. No, it activates anything and everything negative. And that's what we didn't count on.
yeah.
And it targeted certain individuals, and apparently I was one of them over there in Las Vegas.
It's possible it's targeting many of us and we just are reacting differently. And some of us are, because it's not as severe, that it's,
That's true. Very
yeah.
true.
Yeah, so it could be hitting all of us just in different ways. And,
See, looking at it at a 360-degree angle.
oh, but wow, what a humbling experience, guys. We're so humbled and so grateful. And it feels good to be in this place where We recognize um, how important you are, how important we all are. Oh, one of the one of the conversations I had last night was talking about how the mitochondria and the cell is so very important. Now, in this conversation, I brought up about, the blood sugar issues that I have, and I was told that the cell is coated in some sort of like sugary type thing that is blocking the oxygen from coming into the cell. And there are also other substances that have made it into the cell that is killing the mitochondria, which is our energy, it's our oxygen, it's our life. And so when I learned about that, I said, kid, this ASEA is reactivating the mitochondria and allowing that to bring healing to the outside of the cell, to the inside of the cell. And oftentimes we don't know the work that's being done because it's happening within.
Yeah.
And then, unless we have like a situation where there's ice and there's a hot stove. You touch the ice, it's cold, the hot stove is hot. Otherwise, lukewarm, how are we supposed to know? And so this awareness, I would call it, has been fascinating and a learning experience as well. Um, so today, another thing, you guys, there's on TikTok, there's this lady, she's talking about the importance of, was it baking soda or salt?
Baking soda and sea salt, not just any salt, but
Yeah.
sea salt. It has to be natural sea salt.
And in water, you take a quart of distilled water and then you add this stuff and it removes like radiation poisoning and whatever else. So I brought some into kid and he took it and threw up because I mean, he thought, oh, I can't do this. This is like not working with me, right? And I took it and my stomach hurt so bad. And I realized, oh, it's pulling stuff that shouldn't be there out of our stomachs. And so I was telling kid about my experience and we both sat there and looked at each other like totally understanding, oh, this is detoxing us. This is good. And this happened yesterday, right?
And I'm feeling better today.
And I'm feeling better. We both have more energy. And we're like, oh, hello. That's amazing.
That's doing a lot of cleaning up, especially since I had 2 sets of x-rays. Was it 3? 3 sets of x-rays and a CAT scan.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of radiation right there.
Right. Did they tell you about your last x-ray, if it was getting better or?
They said it looks the same as the second one that they took.
Oh, that's no improvement at all.
It was no improvement at that time, and that was right after my attack.
Oh, yeah. So, you guys, the attack that kid had, which brought him to the hospital where he couldn't find his breath, it was so scary. Um, that attack, all we could do is verbally describe what had happened, and everyone was like, "Oh, okay." But then it happened here, and the nurse says, "Oh my God, I didn't know how to help you." So they actually got to witness, not that I'm happy that he had it, but they got to witness.
A part of it.
Yeah, and it wasn't even as severe as what happened at the house. Oh, HVU family, it's been so scary. I have cried more times than I can tell you. It's been frightening. And then I watched a movie where someone died, and I'm like, oh my God! I started bawling my eyes out.
My soul literally was this close from leaving my body. Because I was able to see what my dad was doing when he was pounding on my back. He looked like Donkey Kong. I can laugh about it now, but that's what it looked like. Um, so I literally almost left this world.
I could tell. I could tell. And I knew something was happening because I was upstairs, and I hear him coughing, and I don't always check on it. I don't feel the need to. But this time, the team sent me downstairs. You gotta go downstairs. And he was gasping. Oh my God, what can I do? And I started pounding on him, and then he was able to catch his breath. 9, 1, 1. So I called. Um, uh, Someone asked a question. What was that? They said, what's obstructing the lungs? We don't know. We've got x-rays. I can post one of them in the what do you call that? The community as a post, so you guys can see that. That way it would give everyone access to see what's going on with kid.
So they're thinking it's pneumonia, but they have not ruled out which one of either bacterial, viral, or fungal just yet. But they have ruled out tuberculosis. They're highly ruling out tuberculosis. There's like 1 or 2 more tests that need to come in for that. But most of the tests that they have run have come back negative, or the ones that are concerning.
And because he is a possibility, I mean, because they didn't know if he had TB or not, they put him in one of these special rooms that have negative airflow so that the air doesn't get out of the room and infect the rest of the hospital. I thought that was interesting. When we got into this room, I said, this is a different room.
Yeah, well, they call it the suite.
This-
I call it the corner. The corner room, kind of like the law offices. You're special when you get a corner office. Wow, this is the corner office. That's how special it is. Because everybody keeps reminding me, you're in the special office. Yeah, well, I don't need the room. I would rather have it smaller so I can get to the toilet faster.
And of course, we all would rather kid be home and feeling better.
But the doctor said after the rest of the test results comes in, he's going to keep me here for a couple more days, and then just to monitor and make sure that I'm doing okay, and then most likely send me home. Because everything is starting to feel like it's on the up and up, so I might be doing some x-rays tomorrow to see what that looks like. Don't know. They've been drawing so much blood. They're like, we need more. We need more. We need more.
Well, they need to feed those reps, right? Aliens.
Apparently my blood is very yummy.
I mean,
And they like my poop too, because they're like, poop stools. Give me your poop stools.
so I got my hair cut today, and I'll just turn the camera around for a minute.
I call it the dirty pixie.
So it's we had some rain, and yeah, but it'll look better as it grows in for a week or two. Let me turn your camera back around. Juju B says poop and lung issues. Interesting. And there's love from Germany and Yorkshire, England. Laura says, kid seems in good spirits. Laughter always helps. Gail says, as always, live your attitude, sending massive amounts of high vibes per send. Frank says, sending love from UK to Kid and Candy. And Shirley says, yes, very special. Nancy, I'm sorry you're going through this, kid. Hope you find out what's going on with you. Karen says, ivermectin is good for the lungs as well.
I've only been taking the asthma medicine. I haven't been taking ivermectin at the moment because it might counteract with some of the stuff that they're doing. So I'm just sticking with Asea at this moment.
So Guardian says, that's what I was thinking too, Candy, that it might be coming to the surface to be cleared and healed due to the higher frequencies. Yes, like a detox, sending love and blessings to you both.
Major detox for sure.
Adrian says, I just learned Jason Q and Dina jump are an item. That's okay, Adrian. We don't have too much time on that. Irish Git says, I will send you Irish luck, my friend. Love that.
Irish luck. Right?
Irish luck. Amy says, yes, also add squeezed lemon juice, drink a little bit at a time. So I brought him.
I threw it out.
What'd you throw out?
That container with all those little containers, they started leaking, so I just threw it out.
Oh, okay, then never mind about that. Donna says, Candy, your hair is cute. Thank you. Laura says, your hair looks great, Candy. Hang in there, sending positive vibes. Thank you.
What time is it? 5.
Yeah.
I think my next dose is at 5:30 or 6.
Oh, my stomach still hurts. Are you getting tired?
My body is starting to wear down, yeah.
Okay. Well, how about if me and the family close up and I'll take off so you can sleep?
Okay.
It's so much easier to sleep when you're alone, you know? Yeah. Is there anything else that you guys want to say to him before we close up? So Yogi, nature, wineries, foodie fun times. May I ask why he is in the hospital as I just tuned in? Yes, Frank, they've done tests. They are doing tests for pneumonia. So his HIV reactivated and we didn't know. And then he had a massive allergic reaction where his whole body it was like one big hive.
The allergic reaction came first, and then the activation came second.
Okay. And then, so we didn't know what we were dealing with, and then all of a sudden he couldn't breathe, and we called 911, and this is the second time in the hospital, though the first time was because he was having a hard time breathing. So it's just been one thing after another. All right, so Yvette says, hope you're on the mend. Yes, Candy hair does look cute. Kids' hair looks fabulous. Shirley sends a bunch of horseshoe magnets and says, well, here is Italian luck. Nancy says, chlorine dioxide is universal antidote. Sending prayers for you, Kid and Candy. Rhonda says, kid, sending love and light from my heart to yours. Yvette, hair, not air. Yes, we got that, Yvette. Tanika says, love and hugs to you both. Donna says, kid, get well and come to Texas and we'll heal you. God bless. God bless, love. Faith Jules, love to you both. Neolani Green says hugs. Norma says love with a bunch of sunflowers.
Love you all.
White Mountain Patriots, prayers from the White Mountain, Arizona. Wow, that sounds beautiful. Yvette says, love you, kid. You're in my thoughts and prayers. Chickadee sends kisses.
Mm-hmm.
Nancy says, love you, kid. Irish says, take care. Karen says, prayers for you both. Paula says, breathe through your nose. Oxygen heals.
Oh, I'm trying.
Shirley Q says, aw, we can always watch over you. Claudia says, love to you both. Eva says, get well soon. Love and hugs to you both from Cindy. Chris says, much love and prayers going your way, kid. Irish says, love you loads. Eva says, bless you, kid and Candy. Stay strong and think funny thoughts. Laughing helps heal. Yogi says, okay, I understand and we'll pray for you tonight. Thank you. SB sends a lot of love and hearts and stars and prayers. Kate says prayers. Connie says love and light created. Bless you both. JK says sending prayers. Lisa says get well, kid. I'll save you a cabana boy.
That would be nice.
Okay. Love you all. Thank you so much for your love. Talk to you soon.